In the first part of the series, we discussed Moscow hydraulic engineer Ivan Golovanov's alternative theory of blood circulation, and how he found many inaccuracies in the existing blood movement theory and attempted to explain them from a hydrodynamics perspective. We also discussed the cosmic source of life tact transmission for all biostructures in the solar system planets, specifically on our planet, for transmitting the tact that scientists call self-oscillations. This tact goes from the sun through the moon, then through tact receivers on Earth, such as the Stonehenge control complex, and reaches the human brain. Then the brain converts it into a tact for its specific genotype. For tact transmission on the planet, there exists a special structure called an information polymer, which humans also possess. The polar circle toroids are devices for accelerating magnetic impulses along meridians, and their energy was constantly pumped by pyramids located in the Urals. First, Mount Cordius, 1,178 meters high. Next, Mount Payer, 1,472 meters high. There are 4 pyramids in total in the Urals for magnetic impulse acceleration. Additionally, there are 4 pyramids in Norway and Sweden, and 4 pyramids in Canada. A total of 12 pyramids were used for magnetic impulse acceleration. The purpose of the spirals is to convert magnetic impulse into electrical potential. The discharge occurs every second, ensuring climate and energy object pumping. All spirals have one turn. Each spiral had the same pyramids on the southern polar toroid, but they worked in reverse order. Electrical potential is converted into magnetic impulse, which is transmitted to the toroid and then ejected through meridians. Thus, we have a closed system controlled from Chekhov, the main complex of Earth's control system. The magnetic impulse movement along the meridian from one polar circle to another takes 0.2 seconds. Today, the native control system's tact transmission device no longer needs pyramids. Meridians and spirals are unique threads consisting of information blocks called the dodecahedral control cube. They fill all planetary space above and below ground, up to the planet's protective plates and the atmosphere's final height point. We all live in this grandiose structure of so-called atmospheric grids, which creates us and constantly and energetically supports our existence. These information blocks can move, and we feel this movement as wind. Many photographs of our planet from above show a distinctive grid on the surface. While some such grids reflect various human activities, this grid sometimes appears on water surfaces too. I suppose that high-frequency traces of meridians and spirals are partially displayed on land and water surfaces. You can see the atmospheric grid edges in photos with multiple lightning bolts. As there are no other paths for their movement, there is no empty space on Earth. Everything is filled with this controlling, monitoring, and life-supporting structure of meridians and spirals. Their quantity is enormous, 54 million meridians and spirals in total. Existing in this structure, we are inevitably and necessarily filled with information transmitted to people from control complexes, each according to their brain genotype. Meridian intersections with spirals form nodes: Hartmann zones, gravitational node, Curie zones, energy node, and Röntgen zones, radiation node. Curie and Röntgen zones cannot be detected by instruments, but insects can recognize them. Curie nodes are high-tension nodes. If a terminal is placed above such a node, the atmospheric grid potentials will increase within a certain radius. If candles are lit, the human brain can receive control information from the atmosphere. There's also a reverse effect. The brain is cleared of all information. Actually, working religious buildings were constructed at these nodes. Their construction design and the energy object concentrator, numbered 400, located underground at a depth of 1,275 meters, provided information collection and transmission for all people in and around the temple. Object 400 itself serves as both a battery and terminal for information withdrawal and transmission to worshippers' brains. Object 400 can provide energy and information to up to 4 temples. Onion and cone-shaped domes facilitate potential withdrawal from all present. Worshippers in temples with cone-shaped domes receive all information first, unlike those in Orthodox churches with onion-shaped domes. The onion shape doesn't transmit direct communication frequencies. This later created a major problem in controlling the Orthodox Christian Church egregore. No information means no obedience, even in the highest hierarchy. Now we can observe Orthodoxy's destruction under Western curators' orders, particularly in Ukraine. The first pyramid's energetics operates at octave 71 frequencies, providing direct brain access. The secondary pyramid's energetics with cross-output transforms octave 71 information into octave 49.5 information to make it understandable to all present. This information does not apply to synagogue visitors. As holders of special brain genotypes, they received information directly from the atmospheric grids to their brain. Therefore, these people were slightly smarter than others. Note that special brain genotype representatives were not only synagogue visitors, but representatives of any other nationalities with similar brain genotypes, regardless of religious affiliation. Thus, the church serves as a terminal, not only for receiving program information, but also for cleaning the brain of accumulated debris. These establishments use concentrators, candles, but brain debris remains. This information debris can be the cause of many diseases.